Hi there Leo, how are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome to your reading. Back with me again, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. For those of you who are in my channel, hello. And for those of you who have been here a long time, welcome back. So this is going to be a general love reading. The format is going to be you versus them. So I'm going to be pulling cards about who is it that we're going to be talking about today, your challenges, past, present, future, and what actions that we can be expecting from both parties, and also the advice by the end of the reading, all right? Keep in mind that this is general reading, so the roles might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you at all. And if you want a personal reading, there's going to be a link on the description box below. Okay, so let's do it, Leo. Who is it that we're going to be talking about today for Leo? The Ten of Wands, Three of Swords, Six of Swords. What'd you do? Okay, so what is challenges? Leo's challenges, please. Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lack of new beginning here. There's a lack of breath of fresh air in here. There's a lack of actually movement, to be honest with you. And with the Four of Pentacles in reverse in here, it means that it's kind of like very, very challenging for you to open up your heart chakras again, to trust, to engage, to connect. Is very, very hard for you to do that. I think you guys are kind of like holding on to your resources right now. It's just like, nah, I don't trust this. I don't want this. I don't want this. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Kind of something like that. So the person that you're dealing with right now is in the hurt, okay? It's very, very apparent with the Three of Swords in here at the center of their reading. And I feel that with this person is that there's a lack of letting go of that pain, because the Six of Swords is coming towards that Three of Swords, if that makes sense. It's not going away. It's not that they're moving to calmer water, but it's just that it's very challenging for this relationship because this person keeps on revisiting the hurt that they're experiencing with you. So even if you are to kind of like have a brand new beginning with this person, it's kind of like quite difficult to move away from whatever hurt it is that they're feeling here. And it has been very, very challenging for them. It has been very, very burdening for them. It has also been very, very overwhelming for them. They're kind of like carrying the weight of this pain, and they're kind of like, see, you're attaching or you are holding on to your resources. They're holding on to their pain. Okay? So it's the past, present, future. Let's see the past from this person's side. The Three of Wands, Two of Swords. How about from Leo's side? You got the Ten of Swords in reverse. You have the Seven of Swords in reverse. You have the King of Wands in reverse. Somebody really, really made you King of Wands in reverse. I mean, I'm a fire sign. I know what that King of Wands in reverse feels like. You know what I mean? That like, something like that. But you need it to be operating in that kind of vibrations. You know, being angry or being mad at somebody is actually kind of like good for you guys to move on from somebody. It's because you're operating in higher vibrations. It's kind of like easier to do that. How about in the present moment from this person's side? Nine of Swords, the Judgment. How about from Leo's side? The Devil, the Ten of Wands. Well, both of you are kind of like carrying this really, really heavy energy with the Five of Wands, and here at the bottom of your deck, it's like you have people who are in conflict with one another, but they're like using blindfolds. You see how these people are kind of like trying to hit a target, but they're using blindfolds. So what are you doing? Okay, I don't know, there's this energy of trying to hurt one another, but what's the point? You know what I mean? Trying to hit that target, but like you're using blindfolds, so you're trying to hit something, but like with no kind of like sufficient type of evidence or sufficient type of information, but you're just kind of like trying to hit the target, trying to wing it, I should say so myself. Okay, I'm going to clarify that Three of Wands in here first. So this person in the past was kind of like closed off a little bit, okay? With that Two of Swords, there was a decision that they needed to make, but then they haven't made it, and instead of kind of like keep things to themselves or anything like that, they kind of like communicated something to you. Ten of Swords in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse. There was a sense of relief coming from your side because yeah. Let's see the Three of Wands there. Let's clarify that Three of Wands. Four of Swords, the Strength card. How about that Seven of Swords in reverse there from Leo's side? Justice. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, you were trying to bring balance back into this relationship, okay? You thought you did the right thing, but I feel that it's been misperceived by this person. And this person, I don't know. They want to. I don't think they ever send you whatever it is here, okay? I don't think they ever communicated, or I don't think they ever send you a message. I don't think they ever made it clear to you. They're keeping things to themselves. Careful. It's the battle of emotions here that I see. Let's clarify this Nine of Swords. The Empress. The Seven. What the hell? You know, I was trying to clarify this Nine of Swords. I want to know why is this person is in this state, okay? The Nine of Swords is like people who are having like a little bit of a sleeping problem, because there's like a lot of things that is happening inside of their head, and this is the kind of like anxieties that they're bringing into the relationship with you, okay? They think a lot. They kind of like overthink about this to a point where their energy is a bit confusing, because Empress is a passive energy that attracts, and then you have the Seven of Wands. It's like, come here. No, don't you dare come here. Come here. No, don't you dare come here. It's very confusing type of energy, the way that I see it here. This person triggers like a lot of your shadow side as well here with the Devil card. Let's clarify that Devil card. Actually, I'm going to put it there. So you might be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You might be dealing with Taurus or a Libra. You might be dealing with Capricorn. I want to clarify this Devil card here. Yeah, and you too. You're the Queen of Cups and you're the Knight of Swords. You're mirroring one another. You're mirroring one another. Okay, I could be understanding towards you. I have so much love for you. I could understand your positions and everything like that. And then there are times where you just want to murder them. I'm sorry if that's such a strong word, but it's just like, something like that. You're basically mirroring one another. But the difference is that this person is just like, okay, you can come. No, go away. No, okay, you can come. No, go away. You're like, okay, I can understand you, but it's just that there's a limit to that. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I could be understanding, but I also have my limits. And it's like this person seems to be pushing that limit, seems to be pushing that bottom to a point where I see you being this King of Wands in reverse. Sometimes this person just made you lose your... I don't want to get demonetized, but like they made you lose your shh. You know what I mean? Let's clarify that Judgment. Nine of Wands. Justice. Eight of Cups. How about Leo side? Ten of Wands here. Trying to remember all the good times. Oh, you have a lot of cards here. There's the same old energy. Okay, so the Judgment has been clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Justice card, and also the Eight of Cups. Again, as I told you, indecisions everywhere. See, the thing is that this person is trying to bring about balance into their life back, okay? And they're conflicted whether they want to give it a try or they want to emotionally walk away from this situation. So they got the Nine of Wands in here. The Nine of Wands is a card of the wounded warriors. I think one of the main concerns that I see here is that what if I put up a fight again? Like, what if I fight for it again? What if I, become that warrior again? What will it lead to? There is a lack of assurance that they're feeling. That is why this person is, what should I do? Should I fight for this, or should I just emotionally walk away and just disengage? Like, I don't know what to do. Like, if I walk away, what if this is a missed opportunities? But if I go for it, what if Leo, rejects me? Or, there's that fear, like the fear of making decisions that I'm sensing coming from this person's side. You are being overwhelmed and overburdened because You see, you try to be as neutral as possible, because you also know that you guys are, having a decisions to make. Like, you're the type of person who is all in or all out, right? Like, being in this idle positions or being in this neutral positions is not really your strongest forte, especially since you're a fire sign like me. You don't like to be put in, like, what am I gonna do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't really like to be put in that situations or in that positions, but like, it is what it is. That's the situations that is right now. Okay, you want to be as neutral as possible, but then there's, again, as I told you earlier, there is that frustrations. There is a frustrations because they're going to be, see, I'm not really sure whose energy is this, is who is the Queen of Swords and who is the Five of Swords, but then there is somebody here who is demanding somebody to do something, and then you have another person who is like Five of Swords, like, no, if I do that, I'm going to lose. There's that sense. I don't care who I hurt. No, I won't do that. So you have two people standing with one another. Yeah, it's like a battle. You got the Ten of Pentacles in here, though. You still do believe that the relationship could promise you or could offer you something long term that good for you in the long haul, but you guys are just in this phase of struggle. Okay. Let's see in the future from this person's side, please. Three of Pentacles. The Sun card, beautiful. How about from their side? From Leo's side, I mean. The Five of Swords. Nine of Cups. Queen of Cups. You might be dealing with the water sign here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or you might also be dealing with a fire sign. But again, it's the same energy. 555, death. Four of Pentacles, Six of Swords. The Work kind of reverse is just... I'm seeing two different scenarios in regards to your future here, Leo, to be honest with you. There's... This person in the future would want to collaborate with you, alright? Will want to do a certain type of things with you. Keep in mind that my interpretations for each card differs with the decks, okay, that I'm using. I think one of the problems is that the Three of Pentacles, as you can see in this particular deck of mine, right, you have somebody teaching somebody something. You don't want to be taught something. They're not your teacher. So, this person would want to collaborate with you or reconcile with you or, work together with you in your relationship sector or anything like that. But there is a sense of bossiness around it. There's a sense of like, we should do, they mean well. The Three of Pentacles is a good card. It's a positive card. But I think the way that they communicate it, or maybe it's then their nonverbal language, you're like, no, you're not my teacher. Like the way that they communicated it sounds like a little bit bossy, or it sounds like a little bit condescending, or sounds, they come from a good place. The Three of Pentacles is a good part, but you're just like, no, who are you? You're not my teacher. You probably have the feeling that you, out of all people, have no rights at all to teach me how to do that type of stuff. Like there's that kind of hostility coming from your side because you feel that you guys are being bossed around. For those of you who are single and ready to mingle, and if you're open to it, okay, if you're open to it, there might be somebody new coming into your life, and that person is going to be having a Leo in his or her chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. But this person brings like so much positivities, so much fun, so much happy banters, to a point where you feel like, yeah, finally something that I've yearned, something that I've missed from the connections that I've had with this person, who is now feels a little bit nightmarish, shall I say. Both of you do have emotions for one another. Okay, you got the Queen of Cups in there. You too, you know, you kind of like want to understand them. And they do. They're like, okay, I understand. But it's just like both of you seems to be pushing each other's button. You know, Five of Wands, Five of Cups is a similar thing. With the Five of Cups in this particular deck of mine, this person is not really mourning. This person is actually more threatening. Like, I'm going to drop this off. Like, yeah. Something like that. Alright, so let's see your advice for you, Leo. What did I want to say? Aquarius? Maybe you guys are dealing with Aquarius too, even though there's no Aquarius card in here. Okay, advice for Leo, please. The Hangman. Six of Wands. The Devil card. Ten of Cups. The bottom of your deck, you have the Eight of Cups. It's like, it's a karmic loop for you. You know, it has been like a loop for you. 8 is a number that has no breaks. It keeps on going with a loop. So your advice here, Leo, is this is after tarot, okay? For some reason, this relationship between you and this person triggers both parties. Not only you, but them as well. And what type of shadow side that we're talking about really does depend on your childhood. If you have a rejection issues, then it's going to be rejections. If you have abandonment issues, then it's going to be abandonment. Like anything. But it does triggers something. It's like you guys keep on pushing each other's button. And the idea here is that this is after tarot, so it's different than the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, okay? The idea here is that it takes two to tango, so you can't be the only person that's doing this. But both of you needs to start learning each other and learning the way that they think and do stuff. Because that's the Hangman. They're seeing things from a different perspective. And if you feel that that person has already tried to see things from your perspective, look at what this person is doing. Helping this person, right? I think, you know, you need to be more open with the way that you think a certain type of way. Communications is really the key here. The sense of feeling love, feeling grateful, feeling appreciated is kind of like quite lacking in this relationship recently. And that's something that needs to be worked on here. Because there is that promise of Ten of Cups. There is that promise of collective happiness. There's something there. It is. But now this relationship is just going through this devil phase, you know. Just going through this pushing each other's button, triggering things, learning new things about this person that might triggers, you know, some old wounds and everything like that. That needs to be, it's just like a hump on the road, you know what I mean? So yeah. I think that is it from my reading for you, Leo. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for. And I look forward to seeing you next week for your weekly reading. Alright, bye guys. Have a great day. I love you.